if you go to the same barber for years and the reason you go back isn't only because they cut your hair well, it's because you sit down, they already know what you want, they ask how your family is, they remember you by name, they remember what you told them last time, and when you went somewhere else once, maybe out of desperation, and you walked back in the next month or week, they noticed. And then they said something, you probably never did it again. That's the relationship we want with clients and candidates. Now, the practical side is this. First, make a list of the people in your database who you haven't spoken to for more than 90 days. Those are the people you need to go and basically re-engage with. Okay? Not pitch them, just message them. Hey, how's it been? It's been a while. How are you keeping? That's it. It just restarts the conversation. They already know who you are. Don't need to introduce yourself again. And the second is when you're on the call with client or candidate and something personal comes up, write it down. Their dog's name, their kid started school, the holiday that they mentioned, the team that they support, whatever it is. They didn't say it because it was just passing conversation. They said it because it was important to them. Put it in the CRM notes and use it next time. Feel free to ask them more questions about it. Can you tell me more about it? They are obviously excited and interested about it. That's why they mentioned it. So third thing, don't make every single contact about work. When a candidate gets a new job, message them, congratulations. When a client wins an award or announces something on LinkedIn, send them a note. When something funny comes up that you know it would probably make the client or the candidate laugh, just send it across to them. None of this is complicated, but it takes intention. And most recruiters are just too focused on the next outreach campaign to actually give any attention to the things that the people that they apparently care about are saying. So the goal is simple. You want to be someone that they'd have a coffee with. And if they were passing through your city or where you live or nearby, then they would probably message you and say, hey, do you want to meet up? That person isn't going anywhere else. And here's a question that always comes up. If you've built that kind of relationship and then a vacancy comes up from a client or candidate, what do? How do you handle it? It's very different. Yes, of course, you contact them. In fact, you don't even have to ask for permission anymore. When you've built that kind of relationship, the transition to talking about a vacancy is completely natural because you've already established that they know what you do and they trust your judgment. And you know that if you're bringing something to them, it's worth them looking at. The way I think about it is like this. It's like a local coffee shop owner who decides to open up a car wash next door and you bring your car every week. If one day you show up with a freshly cleaned car, they're going to notice and they're going to say something on the lines of, you have my coffee, why are you not using my car wash next door? And you're going to feel a bit uncomfortable. I know it's a bit of a far-fetched example, but you get the point. This is like a coffee shop that you go to all the time. They know you by name, they know your family, and they know everything about you. Like family, friends, that kind of relationship. Okay, that's what it's like when you have a vacancy and you've built a relationship with somebody properly. When you bring it to them, they listen. And even if they're not interested right now, they'll probably know someone who is, and they'll send it on to them or introduce you to, because that's what friends do. So when they message you to go and get a coffee, you've won. You're no longer a recruiter trying to find candidates. You're someone that they already trust, and that changes every conversation from that point onwards.